This is an original song called The South Wind, and it goes out to Connie and Chris, so I hope you guys like it. Now here's a story about Connie Beth. Born and raised just in the Northwest, she grew up fast and moved to Southern Virginia. She lived there for nearly 1 year, but one autumn day she disappeared and no one knew if they'd ever see her again. 'Cause when the south wind blows, it takes what it must, and it leaves us all alone in the dust and moves on. A few years later, along down the road, in the dead of winter, it constantly snowed, and with it, it brought old Connie Beth back home. She settled down after a long time gone, met a young boy named Christopher John, and together they lived, laughed, loved, and then left. Christopher John and Connie Beth left for the coast out west. 'Cause when the south wind blows, it takes what it must, and it leaves us all alone in the dust and moves on. They traveled back roads, highways and byways, lived on the road like nomadic compadres, and then one day they were in LA on the coast. And there they stayed with the life that they made, living off of their love though the bills weren't paid. And then one day they had to return back home. When the south wind blows, it takes what it must, and it leaves us all alone in the dust and moves on. With it came happiness, sadness, and gladness, crazy stories of highway madness. It was fun while it lasted, and it all worked out in the end. When the south wind blows, it takes what it must, and it leaves us all alone in the dust and moves on. Yeah, when the south wind blows, it takes what it must, it leaves us all alone in the dust and moves on.